Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Raine Plays. Today we are moving on. We're now in Parched Prospect, and this is Quinta Raffia. The owners were already there, and I told you before in a previous video, I believe, that I was going to try not to be biased about the EA characters. So I left them there and I just fixed up their house. Again, this is another, it's cute, but it's on a really tiny lot. They don't give much space to these Oasis Springs characters, so there isn't too much I can do. So I left the house alone and I just redecorated. This is the before tour. But this is a mom and son. Her name is Taylor Reece, and his name is Eric. She's a daycare administrator. There's no information on her hours. It just shows that she works Sunday through Friday, but it doesn't tell me what her hours are. I have no idea. I don't know how much she gets paid or anything. She started out as a slob and a perfectionist, which seemed odd to me. And her career goal was to make a ton of money. And he is a high school student, and his characteristics were childish, glutton, and his ambition was collector. He's also pitch white. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but they gave him the absolute white skin tone. I don't know if they were going for the vampire thing or what, but I couldn't take it anymore. So I went into Cass and I modified him a bit. I left their faces alone, but I gave him kind of pinky skin. And I changed her hair. I also changed both of their personalities. I got rid of her slob perfectionist and I gave her a self-assured foodie. And I believe she's happy now. And then for Eric, I got rid of his childish and I gave him active. And I got rid of his glutton and gave him loves the outdoors. But he's still in the collector thing. He was really uptight when I first started with these guys, and she was definitely a goofball. She seemed oblivious, but she talks a lot. She still talks a lot, and their relationship is, I kind of like it and I kind of don't, because she will walk in on him when he's going to the bathroom or taking a shower, and he doesn't seem to care, and I just find that creepy. So I locked their personal space so that she can't, well, she can't and she can, because there's a public bathroom in the house, and that's the one he uses, and she still barges in on him, and that's unsettling for me. But as I said, I stuck with them. Well, maybe I did fail, huh? Because I changed them. But I did say that if I were to play these EA characters, I would do that. I would give them my own, perspective. But I think I did pretty well. And the kitchen here, might as well mention that. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but they won't use the dishwasher or the sink. They go to the bathroom to wash or get rid of their dirty dishes. And it drives me nuts. It's like, why did I bother putting any of that in there if they're not going to use it? And I think it has something to do with space, but I'm not entirely sure. But that's a frustrating aspect of the game. It makes no sense to me. The sink is there, but they'll go in the bathroom. I just don't get it. And then I also noticed when you close out a build, it'll say you didn't put a garbage can anywhere. Kind of like if you forget to give them a mailbox and then you go back into play and there's this huge mailbox right in your face the minute you walk in the door, reminding you that you need to give them a mailbox. But when you give them the garbage can, they never, ever use it. So why is it, mandatory if they're, I don't know, whatever. I don't get it. You'll notice that the color scheme, I kept it neutral. I think, I like as a default to say livened it up, but I don't believe that's really the case. And I can't say that I updated or modernized it, but you know what I'm doing. I think it looks much better than it did. When I was doing the before pictures, she kept waking up with a backache because she had a really crummy bed, so I gave her a better one. Things like that is what I'm trying to say I do for them. And as for Eric, he was frustrated, he was annoyed, he was irritated. He's just a very unpleasant young man. So I hope I gave him enough. I gave him a computer in his room, that game box thing on the outside. They've got a better TV. And he seems okay. He doesn't like doing homework, but I make him do it. And every time he comes home from school, he's upset about something. It's too hot, or he's starving to death, or he exercised too much, and he's grumpy. He's a grumpy kid, but that isn't one of his personality traits, so I don't know. But he seems better off. I tried to show a portion too of I probably sound like such a negative Nancy all the time, but I tried in here to show one of the other things that annoy me about the game. She is just a chatterbox. She will not shut up. And every time he tries to do his homework or eat, she'll gang up on him and just blah, 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 blah. And he just sits there nodding. Once in a while, you'll hear a grunt from him. Her social goes up, and his social goes down. Now, it could just be my game acting up. I don't know. But he's making a lot of friends. Also, this is the first time, because I was actually playing them to try to get the timing so it wasn't too dark or anything when I was making the videos. It was the first time I went to a fair, because I have city living now. And it was kind of cute. It was interesting. It was a Comic-Con type thing where you dress up as well, my characters didn't, but they go there and there's characters dressed up and you're supposed to take selfies with them and buy t-shirts and things like that. It was cute. So that was my first experience in San Myshuno. I wish I had changed out the fence. I just didn't think about it because I didn't mind the exterior of the house so much. But I think that fence is a bit of an eyesore, front and back. I probably should have changed that out, but I didn't. Not too much to say either. I think I fixed my audio issue. There was I don't know, I don't remember clicking on it, but on my speaker, headphone, whatever that, thing is, there was a sonic Sonic something, Sonic Sound, or I'm afraid to click it and mess up this recording, but it was checked off. And so in my headphones, everything sounded great. But when I'd go to listen to it, the video on YouTube, oh my goodness. It sounded, actually, if it sounded at all, it was very, I don't know how you would say it. I don't want to say choppy, but it was. But most of the time, it would do that stuttering thing. It would just, the whole video was, and, you know, sorry I had to do that, but that's what it sounded like. And it was a dumb Sonic thing. The minute I clicked it off, everything snapped back into place. So I'm hoping I fixed it. I also found a place, recording, listening experience and recording. The microphone was at 50%, so I boosted that up to 100. Hopefully that makes a difference. But I can't believe this many videos in and I'm still unable to figure out how to do these recordings. It's frustrating, but I feel bad for you guys. I keep imagining myself like 6 months from now, having everything figured out, smooth sailing from there. So I keep telling myself, this is no big deal, first time, yucko, it'll get better, it'll get better. I don't know. But this was it was a fun challenge. I'm trying desperately to let go of my old habits and notions about this game. But these aren't two people I would be interested in playing. The last one that I did, the last video, she would have been interesting. And again, she was another one. Well, no, I had to create her. These people actually came with the game. So, these are the actors, I guess. And then there'll be a walkthrough, and that will be it. I know a lot of people don't like that wishbone roof, but in a desert, I guess it doesn't really matter. She also, you're going to see it when it comes up a little bit later, she sprayed her laptop. It looked like something that, like bug spray or something. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know if that's a City Living add-on or what, but she sprayed her laptop. I'm like, you're going to break it? I don't know why she did that. And then she started laughing. Yeah, see, they won't use anything. Well, they do use the stove and the refrigerator, but they won't use the sink and the dishwasher. And that annoys me. I gave them a better floor. I don't know about the walls. The reason I did the bedroom wallpaper like that is because I've never ever chosen that before, and I thought, okay, let's be different. I don't really care for it. That, what's it called? Bobalicious. But I'm trying to branch out. The next door neighbor's little girl is outside screaming. I hope you can't hear that. I have it set up where you can't hear anything going on around me, but I did hear the dog barking in that video a couple videos back. So I'm assuming you will hear her screaming as well. And this plastic wall too, I think it's kind of neat. But I think it fits this neighborhood. I don't mind it too much. I left the doors. It just, the whole house gives off a 60s vibe, so I kind of kept the architectural aspects alone. I left them the way they were. I did not like these curtains at all. But she's in the front of the house, and there's so many people walking by in this neighborhood. It's crazy. So I wanted to give her a little bit of privacy. And I love that lotus lamp. It is so pretty, and it gives off that nice golden glow instead of that harsh white. It's not too bad. But I am still... See? What is she doing? And she laughed. You'll notice I changed her out there. Oh, and I opened seasons. So she's got a really... You'll see it in the thanks for watching. She's got the weirdest summer attire. Coming up on the end here. Yeah, that fence. It just doesn't look right. But this is a pretty neighborhood. We're in a little bit classier area now, and you can see coming up, well, I shouldn't say that because I'm behind, but there's city buildings there. I like that best. But I like a lot of weird things, so probably should have raised the windows. Those windows sitting on the ground, it just seems so weird to me. And I know there are floor-to-ceiling windows, but it just looks weird. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.